thank you. Then he asked me at court, reports you left me in the company of knaves. I gather now by this uncommon fellow that's my lord's officer, and that lately skipped from the clerk's desk up to a justice's chair, hath made this knavish summons, and intends, as the Irish rebels weren't rid to sell heads, so to make prize of these. Unless it happens. Will poor rogues pay for it, which have not the means to present bribe in fist, the rest of the band are raised out of the knave's record, or else my lord he winks at them with easy will. As man grows rich, the knaves are the knaves still. But to the use I'll make of it, which will serve to point me out a list of murderers, agents for my villainy. There I want 10 niche of courtesans that would furnish me, nay, on just 3 armies. And in so little paper should lie the undoing of so many men, it is not so big as 20 declarations. See the corrupted use some men make of books, divinity, wrested by some factious blood, draws swords, swells battles, and overthrows all good. To fashion my revenge, more seriously, let me remember my dear sister's face called for her picture. Now I'll close my eyes, and in a melancholic thought, I'll frame a figure for me. Nay, I'll close my eyes, and in a melancholic thought, I'll frame her figure for me. Now, how strong imagination writes, how she can frame things which are not, methinks she stands before me, and by the quick idea of my mind, were my skilled pagan, I can draw her picture. Thought as a subtle juggler makes esteem things supernatural, which have caused common sickness. Which is my melancholy. How canst thou die of death? How idle, am I to question in idleness? Did ever man dream or wake till now? Remove the subject, out of my brain with it. What have I to do with tombs or deathbeds, funerals or tears that have to meditate upon revenge? So now 'tis ended like an old wife's story. Statesmen think often they see stranger sights than madmen. Because of this weighty business, my tragedy must have some idle mirth in it, else it will never pass. I'm in love with Colombona, and my suit thus halts to home verse. I've done it rarely. The faithful princes, I'm so used to frequent flattery that being alone I now flatter myself, but it will serve to seal. Bear this to the house of Conversites, and what's your leisure to give it to the hands of Colombona, or to the matron, and some followers of Bacchanal will be blind. Wait. He that deals all by strength his wit is shallow, and a man's head goes through each limb will follow. The engine for my business, bold Count Lodovick, 'tis gold that such an instrument procure, with empty fist no man doth falcons. Falcons, Bacchanal, I'm now fit for thy encounter, and like the wild Irish, I'll ne'er think thee dead, till I can play at football, live by dead. Lectere, sine quil superos, aceronta, How am I glutted with the conceit of this? Should I make the spirits fetch me what I please? Resolve me of all ambiguities, perform what desperate enterprise I will. I'll have them fly to India for gold, ransack the ocean for orient pearl, and search all corners of the newfound world for pleasant fruits and princely delicates. Stranger engines for the brunt of war than was the fiery keel at Antwerp's bridge I'll have my servile spirits to invent. Come, German Valdez and Cornelius, and they be blessed with your sage conference. Know that your words upon me at the last to practice magic and concealed arts, yet not your words only, mine own fantasy that leaves no object for my head but ruminates on necromantic skill. Philosophy is odious and obscure. Both law and physic are for petty wits. Divinity is basest of all three, unpleasant, harsh, contemptible, and vile. 'Tis magic, magic, that hath ravished me. Then, gentle friends, aid me in this attempt, and I that hath with concise syllogisms gravelled the pastors of the German Church, and made the flowering pride of Wittenberg swarm to my problems as the infernal spirits on sweet Musoeus when he came to hell, will be as cunning as Agrippa was, whose shadow made all you upon him. Time is passing. Yeah, time is passing. Strange that phrase, never pressed before. Well, I would say my 28 years of living. As I recall, 28 years, that's roughly 10,000 laps of a clock's face. Jesus, when I think I'll sat on my dumb ass and listen to 18 million ticks of that idiot face clock with nothing to call my own but a shitload of time. Now, at the hour of my dying, when I could use a little room, what do I get? Wind up, Jack. Move on, chocolate, let's get fucking pressing. It's not so easy this time, not so easy at all. Just up in this mud's crushing salt, but floating too, washing a galaxy of constricting atmosphere, my innards tossed by waves of nausea as I do battle with the closing fingers of my ribs, almost as if skin and bone had married to become a fiendish corset intent on seeing me sick up, me gizzard, me heart, me lungs, the lot. Bile is steadily rising in my throat, apparently in accordance with my descent. Oh my descent, as in life, in death all downward spent, blades of pain from eye to brain, I gag on the effluvium, poison vapours coil like serpentine wraiths about me, but they do not scare me anymore. They are thundering and muttering. I've survived the onset of a more freakish beast than these, I say. Fuck this phosphorus rinsing gas, let it roll on, within me, through me. My brain is a grimy sponge saturated with this piss pond's poison vapours. What does it matter if my death time reminiscences are coloured a little by the sulphurous miasma of this pit? I can brave it out. I never asked for no easy exit. Not me, not Euclid, Euclid, son of God. Give me a death I can remember for the... No. I say let me pop off with a bang. No bug. No bounty hunters, no bugaboos can no do this. There are no better place awaits me. There below this pit skin. Bless, God lays his children in. There are some days when every thought that passes through my mind brings with it another. In rhythm, stiff, in rhyme. Listen. Seems you're inching under, sir. Slowly inching under. What it is you're inching in, I cannot help but wonder. Oh, booming voice up in the clouds to speak cuts like a knife. 'Tis death I'm slowly inching in while inching out alive. You're wrong, you poor deluded boy, true death's up here with me.
Heaven's dungeons boil below your child, eternal agony. Or climb down off your crap hill, or fiended in the sky. You're Lucifer, the great deceiver, and your word is but a lie. The boggart yawned and pulled me down, my buddy trussed in chains. And Satan sighed and shook his head, played harp amongst the flames. It's hell up there in heaven too, for all that is worth. Heaven's just a lie of mine to make it hell on earth. Yeah, like I said, not so easy all this dying. I'll tough it out. My music is evidence of my soul's will to live beyond my sperm's grave. My metathesis or eternal soul's new encasement. Loved, lovers, oneness, love, conception. 1 and 1 is 2 is 4, 8, 16, 32 equals you. Human, Newman, new man, me. My eyes personal, private, sacred, knowing the moment of coming together with my creator or all creation's eyes, one knowing God, living his life itself for love, of loving to do so, and living with this, its own life secret, in and again of life, loving itself, loving of life itself for good and evil, because it is beautiful to have this life in itself alive, for good and evil, and evil and evil, to grow, see it, be it, watch it, love it, and know it is I and you that makes it so as we each love it in our way. And that is why it is that thought came to being as human beings that can know if we care to, that we are that secret knowing of the sacred conception as two opposites and force of love's expression grew in a togetherness out of the nothingness of empty space and time. And this our universe of knowing and talking about it all is where the womb of the creative knowledge lays all the knowledges of life or death. Alone, lonely, lonesome life, living a life, and praying to commune or speak with itself.
do it now, I'll have to take time to do it.
Okay. Okay. You excuse the underpants, but it's kind of inclined now.